Hello, in this short video, we'll take a quick look at how to submit your papers on Blackboard and then how to view the feedback on the rubric that I use to grade your papers. For this example, let's take a look at Portfolio Paper 1 project. In Unit 2, you will submit your finished Who I Am essay. So click on that assignment. Now, before you submit your paper, you can take a look at the rubric that I'll use to grade your paper. You can see what the criteria are, what the expectations are, so you can check your paper even before you turn it in. Now remember, you do not type or copy and paste your submission in a text window. You must submit a Word document, so find your Word document on your computer or wherever it's stored. You can add comments for me to read if you like. That's totally up to you. We have our Word document attached. You can either save as draft. Now don't worry about making mistakes. You can always turn in another draft of any assignment in this class. So let's go ahead and click Submit. And again, if you notice you've accidentally uploaded the wrong file or whatever, don't worry about it. You can always click on Start New and just submit a new draft. After I've graded your papers, or there are a lot of worksheet assignments that you turn in my class, once you've received feedback, you are always welcome to submit a revised draft to get a better grade. Blackboard will let me know anytime that you've resubmitted any assignment. Now I'll show you an example of me grading an essay using the rubric. There's no mystery here. This is the rubric that I look at, and I look at your papers. There are different versions of Blackboard. Sometimes this looks different, but one way or another I'll read your paper, and then I'll use this rubric for grading. So in this particular essay, right, it's really too short. It doesn't really meet the minimum word count requirement. And in this finished essay, you need to write about yourself in the third person. That's part of what we're learning. So otherwise, this is not a bad first draft. This class is all about writing good first drafts, and then we work and revise. So the feedback I'm going to give the student on this paper is it's a very good start. You have the right idea, the 3 paragraphs that make up this essay, but it needs to be in the third person, and it certainly needs to be longer. So paragraph 1, did I introduce myself as a person? It's partially complete. And I'm going to leave a note here. So on the rubric, I've marked each of these paragraphs as partially complete. That's partial points, and then I've left a note in the feedback section for each paragraph or each item on the rubric. So I'll save that rubric. You can see partial points were earned, and then I'm going to leave a note in this window reminding the student to check the rubric and check the feedback on each individual item that they did not receive full points. Now, what do I mean by check the rubric feedback? If you click on My Grades from the main course menu, look for this assignment, Portfolio Paper 1. You can see where it says graded. Here, you can see the points awarded, the points I awarded on the rubric, and you can see at least part of the note that I left, check the feedback on the rubric. What you always want to do for all of these assignments graded on a rubric is click on this link underneath the assignment that says View Rubric. Click on that link. Here's the rubric I used to grade the assignment, and this is that feedback on each individual item that I mentioned. You can see the feedback for each specific item for which you did not receive full points. On the basis of this, you can revise your paper, go back to the assignment, click on Start New. You can check the rubric again, and you can submit a revised draft of your paper, and Blackboard will let me know that you have submitted a revised draft, and I will be more than happy to grade that. One of the main themes of this class is try again. So don't be afraid to try. Turn in the best draft you have before the due date. I will give you feedback. You revise the paper, you turn it in again. I don't care if you turn in 20 revised drafts of any assignment. I will grade any revised drafts that you turn in. So, I hope this video takes some of the mystery out of submitting your worksheet and essay assignments and how I grade them, how to view the rubric feedback, and how to revise your paper and submit a new draft for a better grade.